Hello artists, today you are going to be exploring the primary colors red, yellow, and blue in primary color centers. You will be getting a packet like this and it says, I can name the primary colors. So your first job is going to be to write your name on the packet and then write the names of each primary color on the front. You will start at the table that you normally sit at for your first center. Then you can move to any table you want after you have written your name and the three primary colors, red, yellow, and blue, on this sheet. Start at whatever table you sit at and write your name and class code. You can use a pencil or you could use a colored pencil or a different material. Then start to use those materials to fill in the different primary colors in these circles. So on this first page you won't be mixing yet. You're just going to use good craftsmanship to go ahead and color in these three circles, red, yellow, and blue. After you have colored them in, I also want you to write the color name, just so you remember what those three primary colors are. Red, yellow, and blue. You can use more than one material on this front page. Make sure that after you leave a table, you always bring your packet with you and you clean up after yourself before you leave. So if you took something out, make sure you put it back. If you have filled up your front page, you can go to the middle page or the last page. Now this page is blank. You can also use the back of the front page. But here at the pink table, this large table here, we have something called paint markers. So what you can do with these, they kind of look like glue sticks, but they are paint sticks actually. So you can draw with them and you want to be gentle and careful with them. But the cool thing about these is they're like paint, but they dry really fast. So if I mix these two colors, now on this page it says I can explore mixing primary colors. Look at there, I mixed red and blue and it made purple. So you can explore with these quick sticks, mixing colors. Just make sure you get the cap back on when you're done and you put them away into the bin. At the green table is something super awesome. You won't use your packet, you'll just keep bringing it with you, but you won't do anything on your packet for this. But there is paint in these plastic bags and you can experiment with moving it gently with your finger and mixing the colors. So look what happens when I move the yellow over top of the blue. I get green. At the yellow table, there are primary color crayons. Now normally we would just draw with crayons, but think about what might happen if you mix crayons together. So what if I color with red and then I mix yellow over top of it? I can make the color orange. You can also draw different things that are these colors, things that are red, yellow, and blue. Just make sure you put them back when you're done at the yellow table. The blue table in the back has some awesome oil pastels. I love oil pastels, again, for mixing colors. So if you overlap oil pastels, they mix together really well and they kind of remind me of paint too. So yellow and blue make green. Then another thing at the blue table is in these bins there are some tools called texture tools, where if you put this tool under your paper, you take an oil pastel, lay it on its side, and if that tool is under the paper, you will start to see the texture. You can even take a second oil pastel to mix colors and see that texture from underneath the paper. So you can put any of those texture tools under the paper, hold your oil pastel on its side, and see the texture. In the back of the room there are chalkboards here and some chalk where you can draw things that are red, blue, and yellow. If you drop the chalk, make sure you pick it up, and there are sponges back here to wipe off the chalk. Finally, we have our Lego table where you can sort the Legos into colors, red, yellow, and blue, and build things that are those colors. You can also go to these other toys in our drawing center and sort them into the red, yellow, and blue bins and create things that are those colors as well. Also, make sure that you are sharing materials. You can work together with friends and do lots of fun things, but just make sure you're being kind and sharing. I cannot wait to see what you create while you are exploring our primary color centers today. Good luck!